We are completely doing an experiment here today. We may or may not post this video depending on how this goes. With a honey mead that we just did the putting into bottles, bottled it up. We thought we'd test the yeast that's left over in the bottom of the fermentation bucket, and I've put it into a sterilised jar, and it's been about 14 hours now. You can just see the first sticker that we had was where it came to with the first bit of flour, and then we've just been adding flour equal parts. So then this morning when we woke up, we bring it up to here, and it's risen again. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can make any bread out of this, and see. It just absolutely reeks of honey, so it's definitely got a good smell to it. So I'm just going to put some flour in my hands, and we are going to take about half of this. Okay. And then we're just going to use do a normal, that's about half, we'll do a normal bread mix and see how we go. So this is already 2 cups that I measured, 2 cups of baker's flour that I measured out earlier, and I think we needed all up. Alright, we'll just mix this through first. And I also have 375 mils of water, and we're just going to see what happens. And worst case scenario, we're going to have this rise and have one hell of a amount of mother here. Okay, so that's mixed pretty good already. And now we just need another 2 cups of flour. And basically that yeast is just in replacement of your normal 5 grams that you'd use. So let's see if this works. So another 2 cups of flour, which will bring it up to a total of 500 grams. Okay, and I'm still going to use my hand. And we'll treat it like a normal bread. Once this is all incorporated in, we'll leave it to sit for half an hour, 45 minutes, see if it's risen, which, judging by the base that we made, I don't think there's going to be a problem in that. Smell it. This is honey mead yeast.
Do that again.
Smells like honey mead. Okay, so now we're going to put this in here, clean tea towel, and see if we can double that rise in half an hour. Okay, we're back. It's been about 25-30 minutes. And the dough has most certainly risen. It's also very soft, and I don't know how well you can see that, but it is just a beautiful dough. So, and even as I'm doing this, the aroma that's coming out of here is beautiful. It's very, it's definitely got the cider smell, so it's going to be interesting to see what it tastes like. So I will just get a little bit of this air out. couple of minutes of a final knead, and then we'll make a shape, put it on the tray, give it another 20 minutes to half an hour, and then we'll put it in the oven and see what it tastes like. But the consistency, especially for a quick hand mix, is really good. So I'm very confident that this yeast is certainly has a second purpose past being in the Mead Brew. So I'm quite excited about that. Waste not, want not, although the truth is going to be in the tasting, isn't it? So we've got to wait and see. But let's just call that a nice cob loaf. Leave that there for half an hour, let her rise again, and then we'll put it in the oven and see what happens. Lovely. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. We're going to see if our little experimental bread loaf has risen. It's somewhat risen. Not as much as I would have hopefully liked, but we'll see what happens. We're going to put it into the oven at 200 degrees for about 20 minutes, and we'll have a look at it. So we probably could leave it to rise longer as well, but I'm just too curious. This is the first one, and I just really want to see if this has any potential to work. If it does, next one I do, I'll probably do rising for 30 minutes in between breaks, and then so all up it would have had an hour rise time. Instead of now it's had 40 minutes rise time total. But we'll test it and see what happens. So 20 minutes, and let's see if this has a taste any good, if it's even edible. Okay, it's time to test out this little experiment, and I think it's been about 25 minutes in the oven, so we are going to have a look. And seems to be alright. It's got a good colour. Now, looks like we've got some good rising going on. Okay. Very hot, probably should leave it to cool, but since this is a quick experiment, let's just have a look, have a go. We got a good crust.
Still have the meat smell?
Oh yeah, I could smell that as soon as I opened the oven. Yeah, definitely. Let's put some butter. I'll just cut that in two. Got a good crust. Had to be a container coming near the end, didn't it? So, and what better could go with it than fresh honey out of the hive? So let's have a look. We'll put one with honey and one without, just so we can taste it with and without. Okay, so I better cut that in half again. Okay, so cameraman gets a taste and I get a taste. You know what? Cameraman's got the wind.
I'm sorry. That takes video.
Okay, not only can you smell the meat, there is a taste in it, but I don't mind it. Even just with butter, it's good. Now, after all the years of making meads, or beers, or ciders, any of the things my husband's ever brewed, never did I think of repurposing the sediment yeast on the bottom of the fermenter. And as an experiment and a quick little thought, just to see if it was possible, to even see if it would grow, you know, was I able to feed it and continue life within that yeast, but also to be able to use it and repurpose it. And really, if you look at it in a prepping situation, for example, and you've got limited resources, excuse me, there's no reason not to repurpose that yeast. I'm quite impressed. Anyway, let's try with the honey. Oh my goodness, the honey is completely soaked through. It's all over the bench, but anyway, enjoy, Mr. Cameraman, and I shall enjoy as well. Oh my goodness me, that's so nice. Now, the method in which we've used to do this, I'll put in the description box below. I probably should have done all that at the beginning, but to be honest, I didn't think this was going to work. I know you should probably be a little bit more positive than that, but I honestly thought this video would never be posted and that there was no way it was going to make a loaf of bread, and it actually did. So I am really, really impressed, and I will be doing that again. Not only that, the little yeast creation of mother that I've started, I'm going to keep feeding that every day and continue to use it, and we'll see what it ends up like in, say, a month from now or 3 months from now, and we'll do another bread loaf video and test it out and see if the flavours intensify or what actually goes on. So as a bit of an experiment, you know, try this at home. It's actually quite good. Thank you.